Hi, friends. So the concept that I want to bring up today is not a new one. We've heard it spoken by philosophers, scholars throughout the ages. It's one of what happens before we become human and what happens after we die and no longer are in this human form. And while we have no answers, and there's so many theories out there on what this might be, and I probably have my own perspective, which resonates many of these theories and perhaps more so some than the others. The one thing that kind of blew my mind this morning during meditation was perhaps there is a veil. Again, there's not a perhaps. We know that there's a lot of books that are written on the veil, but what if there's a veil before we become human and after we become human? And what this veil possibly does is just prevents us from seeing beyond that human lifetime. And so every single human who is walking here with us in this lifetime, some that we have relationships with, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, our kids, some people who have grandkids, friends, family, siblings, partners, all of these people are walking sort of this human path with us, but they've possibly walked with us in the path that occurred before the veil kind of hit, and we don't see that. And they possibly may continue to walk with us in whatever form, dimension, whatever that looks like. We don't have access to that after we die. So after that veil sets in again and we can't see beyond that point. There is a lot of comfort in that. The comfort being the people who are here with us, we don't ever lose them. Some of them cross the veil and walk that path a little bit sooner than us. And some of them stay while we cross the path and die from this human form and enter that next path, which is across the other side of the veil. What happens then, not sure. But their comfort is perhaps we'll be walking together. Perhaps we've always been walking together and having whatever it is the experiences are in whatever form that we are together. And so there never is a separation. There's always that connection. There's always the engagement. There's always the walking together. Just for now, it's in the human form. Prior to us being human, it was walking together in whatever that form was, or even if it looked like walking. And then once we die and we hit that veil again and go beyond, we're possibly walking or being together again in a different format. Just something to think about as we enter the new year time, where basically a lot of veils shift, thin, give us access and glimpse into seeing things. So something to keep in mind. Have a great day.